So at the Tybor Lustig Foundation, we often say everybody is different. I mean, what is normal? What's a normal person? What is normal? If you're not normal, if you fit outside the area of normal, how do you handle it? So we're going to talk about a group of people that have for decades, if not centuries, have had to deal with, they just weren't quite normal. And the indignities that they had to put up with because they were different. So what group am I talking about? It's a group that comprises about 10% of the people in this country. You know what that group is? Left-handers. 90% of the population right-handed. 10% left-handed. This is not the only type of minority in the population. But we want to have this video to kind of give you an idea, how does this minority deal with them being outside the norm? Think about it. You're born left-handed. Not much you can do with it. You're right lefty, you throw lefty, you might swing a baseball bat lefty. You're lefty. You know, you're not righty, you're outside the norm, only 10% fall in that category. For decades, and going back a century, when they went to school, what did they have to deal with? So you sat at a desk, it was for right-handers. So they had to write like this. Who knows how many lefties got the shit beat out of them by nuns because they were writing left-handed and they tried to correct them. Not only that, little things like, how about using a pair of scissors? It's for righties. A can opener. You swipe the credit card. You drive a car, you had a gear shift. Righties. So lefties had to suffer the indignities of having to do everything kind of outside the norm. My hat's off to the lefties. You know why? Because they didn't bitch. They didn't moan. It wasn't woe is me. Why am I lefty? No, they just dealt with it. And guess what? They became president of the United States, Obama, Bill Clinton. Amazing. They overcame being outside the norm and they succeeded. So our message from the Tybor Lustig Foundation is, so you feel like you're not normal. Everybody else is different than you. You're not normal. Don't let it bother you. Who gives a shit? So you're in a minority, 10% left-handed. Deal with it. You do that with any other areas. You're not as tall as you want to be. You're not as thin as you want to be. Whatever. Deal with it. Stop whining about it. Somehow deal with it. Okay, these are the cards I was dealt. And move on. This whining and woe is me stuff has got to stop.